If you are a developer or a student, this AI tool is for you. Hey guys, my name is Aditya, your Bade Bhaiya at Aditya Trivedi YouTube channel. And in this video, we are going to talk about the most underrated AI tool which is developed by Google. And it has been in the market for the past one and a half year. So without any further delay, let's get into the computer screen and let's explore this tool. So the tool that I'm talking about is none other than NoteBookLM. I have been particularly using NoteBookLM for the past one and a half year for learning anything new. That is, let us say from a YouTube video. I don't want to watch a complete YouTube video. Rather, I want to just have a conversation with that video. I want to talk with a website. I want to talk with a document, multiple document at once. So this is where I got to know about NoteBookLM. So it's basically a research and thinking partner grounded in information you trust, built with the latest Gemini models. So there are a lot of things that you can do. You can upload your resources, upload from PDFs, websites, YouTube videos, audio files, Google Docs, Google Slides, and basically NoteBookLM will summarize them and make the topic very interesting between the topics, and all are powered with latest Gemini models. Okay, so I have a use case for you. I have just created a use case here so that all the things will be explained here. So what I did was, I was, as we saw in the last video, we went through the OpenAI's agent SDK. So I was like, okay, I want to get to know about the agent SDK in a much detailed manner. I want to understand what these things are, but I don't want to get into the documentation. I don't want to read the entire documentation. Rather, I just want a glimpse of it, or let's say I want a video overview of it. So that's where I came into NoteBookLM, and I just gave it the prompt as I want to start creating a video series on creating agents using OpenAI. Help me structure each and every video title. So what it did was, it obviously went through the entire documentation that I gave. So if you see here, I have given the resources as OpenAI's agent SDK. That was a web link URL. So that is what I gave, and it gave me, okay, this would be your video title. What are the phases that in which you can cover your entire video series? And then I told, give me a use case which I can use to create an agent helpful to developers. So this is it. This is where it gave me a agent like technical debugging and code analysis agent. This agent would be designed to automatically diagnose code errors, search documentation, and suggest solutions by leveraging the SDK's core functionalities, particularly its specialized tools and orchestration capabilities. So it went through the functions that I need to call, what are the tools that I need to create. So the next question that I gave is, discuss what these resources say about quick start and setup in a larger context of OpenAI SDKs. So it gave me the entire response that I wanted. So this does not end here. There are some more core features and some more very exciting features that I'll be talking about in this particular video. So here, as you can see, there are features like audio overview, generate an AI podcast based on your resource. Second, video overview, generate an explainer video presented by an AI. If you want a mind map, okay, this is the documentation. I want a mind map on how I can structure my way of learning and how I can get a mind map based on the resources that I want. I have a mind map over here. Reports, generate reports based on your sources. Say, for example, you want to have flashcards. Okay, flashcards meaning last moment tips that you want to understand or learn before giving an interview, or going for an exam. So this is where flashcards can be generated. And quiz, generate an interactive AI quiz based on the resources. For you, I have saved the time and I have generated all of them over here. Let's go on to them one by one. Let's start with the video. Okay, it has already generated the video. I'll click on play. So what it happens over here is, if I do a full screen.
All right, let's dive into something that honestly feels like it's straight out of science fiction: building and managing your very own team of autonomous AI specialists. We're going to be using OpenAI's brand new Agents SDK to.
So this is what happens over here. It has created an actual video, which is obviously generated by AI, but for you to understand. Because here, if you see, as a developer or as a student, everyone has a different pattern of learning. Someone learns by watching videos, someone learns by watching tutorials, someone learns by watching or reading the entire blogs or documentation. If you are someone who wants to learn by watching a video, you can give up the website or the source and it will generate a video for you. See, as it says over here, agent. What is an agent? An AI defined with name and instructions designed to autonomously perform tasks. So you can actually go through this entire video and you can actually learn about what is a basic agent, what are an agent with tools. Okay. So this is like a complete 6.5 minutes video that it created. So this was the first part wherein you can actually, download the video or share with the video. Don't worry, I'll be sharing you this entire link along with this particular link for this particular document so that you can also explore this. The second thing is creating a mind map. Okay, so here if you see, it has created a mind map based on certain topics. The first is quick start and setup. From quick start, then guides, voice agents, extensions, and APIs. So if I click on quick start and setup, what it did is on the right side, it created subcategories. On the left side, it gave me a complete detailed description of what the category would look like. If I go into the project setup, it automatically gives the question here as discuss what these resources say about project setup in the larger context. So this is where it gave me about the project setup. So you can actually, go to all these links and explore these links, like based on your likings and based on what you are looking for any kind of resource. The next thing is SDK study guide. I want to have a study guide. Okay, basically this is a report. So this is like a report. This guide provides a comprehensive review of the core concepts presented in the OpenAI's agent SDK documentation. It includes a quiz to test knowledge, essay questions for deeper exploration, and a glossary of key terms. So these are like a short answer questions that you can, understand and have a self analysis of. Particularly, I would suggest where this part would work is where you are giving your college exams. When you are in college and you want to have short answer questions based on a given chapter. Let's say it is operating system. Let's say it is computer networks. Let's say it is database management systems. That is where you can actually get short answer questions along with the answer keys, essay questions, or glossary terms, like what are the glossary terms you have to keep in mind, what are the definitions you have to keep in mind. So this is one such thing where it can help you better yourself in the exams. The fourth thing is flashcards. This is the flashcards that I was talking about. Flashcards basically like for the last moment preparations. Here we have a list of 26 flashcards with the question and the answer. It goes with what is the terminal command to create a new directory for an agent SDK project. So if you want to see the answer, you can click on see answer. The command is mkdir my project followed by cd my project. So it goes from a very basic level to a bit advanced level. Which command initializes a new npm project with default settings npm init -y. So you can actually go through all these questions. You can go through all these flashcards and get yourself more knowledgeable, get yourself a good amount of revision before you are giving an interview, before you are going for an exam. The next thing is agents quiz. We want to have a quiz. Let's say we want to have a quiz among, okay, this is like you are in a classes, you are teaching somewhere, you want to give students a quiz. This is where you can give a quiz rather than you putting out your time and efforts on making the quiz. Let AI generate the quiz for you. According to Quick Start Guide, which command should be used to install OpenAI's Agent SDK along with its specified peer dependency for schema validation? So it will ask you. Obviously, the answer is npm install OpenAI agents and Zord3. It will give you, okay, this answer is right. This command correctly installs both Agent SDK and the specified version of the Zord library. So this is the second last feature, and the last feature that I very much like is this, wherein it has generated an audio overview. Here, what you can do is there are two things. One is you can play the audio, like you are going on a walk, you want to listen a podcast on it, so you can play here. And the second thing is interactive mode. Interactive mode meaning it would be like the audio is there and you are interacting with that audio in real time. Let me show you.
Really hammers home why this focus is so important. These clear instruction sets, they stop the agent from just drifting off, hallucinating.
It keeps it on task.
It keeps it completely focused. In fact,
so this is just the audio that they have created. Now I want to interact. Now let me click on interactive. I want to interact with the audio. I'll play the audio and then we have a button called Join. Okay.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we are taking, I think, the ultimate shortcut into building some really sophisticated AI systems.
I think so too.
We're diving into the documentation for the OpenAI Agents SDK, looking at the blueprint from, oh wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Hey buddy, thanks for letting me join this particular conversation. I'm pretty excited to know about what OpenAI Agent SDK documentation is about. Can you just let me know what are agents, just like I am a 3-year-old child?
That is a wonderful question.
We're so glad you jumped in.
And we can absolutely explain agents.
Extra 3 years old.
Think of an agent as a helper.
Yeah, a tiny specialized helper.
It's like having a dollhouse.
And one helper, the history tutor,
Only plays with the history books.
its name is History Tutor.
And its job, its instructions,
It's just to tell you cool facts.
it doesn't cook or build
It
things.
just knows about the past.
That focus is what an agent is.
It keeps it super simple.
And make sure it doesn't
Try to tell
drag.
you about math problems.
So this not only solves the problem of learning something new, but also it helps you gain a better knowledge and understands the concept very much clearly than it would be as before. Earlier, what I used to do is obviously when Gemini or the NoteBookLM was not in the picture, I would go to ChatGPT, get the response, understand it. But now I want to understand in a way where two people are having a conversation and I want to understand the things in real time. So that is where NoteBookLM comes as a savior to each and everyone, whether it be a student or whether it be a developer. I particularly use NoteBookLM a lot for learning anything that is new, and sometimes when I'm a bit bored to go through a complete YouTube video and understand that. But I would suggest each and every one of you to at least try NoteBookLM and see how much it helps you. Also, to let me know how much time has NoteBookLM saved yours after switching on to this particular software from any other LLM that you have been using. So this was it for the video. If you like the video, make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts on how do you like NoteBookLM and how have you been using NoteBookLM. And see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.